So it has been a few days since we have been out here. This is where the pigs are going to be going. Yesterday, I did not film it, but yesterday I came out here and laid the posts approximately where they're going to have to go. There's only 2 posts that must be perfectly measured, and that's going to be the ones for the gate. So we already have the gate. We just need to get it down here and installed. So that's why these 2 posts have to be measured perfectly, because you don't want too much of a gap. But we got to come down here and we're going to start pounding in the posts. Now we are using whatever we have on hand. So we have T-posts, we have old like road sign posts, all of that. So we're just going to use all of the things to get this to work. And our fence posts are going to be approximately 6 feet apart. Now for fencing, especially for animals, you can have them anywhere from 6 to 8 feet apart. But one, with the fact that Houdini is an escape artist and he likes to push on these fences, we are making ours 6 feet apart. One, not only to keep the pigs in, but also to keep predators out. So we're going to make it stronger by keeping them closer together. And then with that being said, like, yeah, we're going to use more posts for that, but this structure is going to be a permanent fenced in area. So it'll be good for whatever we decide to do after the 3 Potbelly pigs are gone. But first, before I can do anything, a lot of these little saplings here are actually in the path of where the fence is going to go. So I have to come out here first, cut them all down, and then we'll start pounding in the posts, and then we'll do the next step. So I think we are now good on the trees. I don't want to take away too many because some of them are going to be big enough that they might be able to survive the pigs slaughter in here, what will become a slaughter. So I think we're good. If I need to cut any more, I will. But now it's time to get the rest of the posts into the ground. And I might struggle with this, but we're going to see how far we can go. Now, with that being said, the posts we are using, like I said earlier, are a multitude of different posts. So I'm not going to be able to use our post pounder on some of these. So we're going to have to figure out something else, but that's fine. We're still going to use them. The question is, how are we going to get them in the ground? So we'll see, but I'm going to work on the ones that I can do now. But again, all of these posts are approximately where they need to be. We can kind of shift if we need to, but they're about 6 feet apart. And that's all that matters. So those two were the only two that I needed to make sure that they are exactly 5.5 feet apart, because that's the size of the gate. It's a little less than 5.5 feet, so that includes the hinges and all that. So those had to be exactly measured. The rest of these can be approximate. Now, these posts here, these are like the ones used for road signs. We've got a ton of those. Those we cannot use this pounder on. So we got to figure out something else. So I'm going to go around and do the ones that I can do, and then we'll fill in the gaps everywhere else. So we have some of these smaller these smaller posts, things like that, that will fit on there. So we're going to go around, find the ones that I know I can do, and we'll get those pounded in. So we have the fence posts all installed all the way around. We actually found T-posts instead of the sign posts that are used for roadway signs. Some of those were too big for our post pounder, and we didn't want to have to buy a new one yet. But so I found T-posts around the property that we could use, and we got them all out. And so we have T-posts around for everything now. And so next up, after Trevor's football game later, we are going to start putting trenches between the posts, and that is so that we can partially bury the posts and then cement, or partially bury the fence line and cement it in. Now this structure is actually going to be a permanent structure, not structure, but a permanent area, holding pen. This is going to house our potbelly pigs for now, and when they no longer are with us for whatever reason, then this will be like a quarantine area or an area for when we have baby goats. They can be out here rather than with their mom, so that we can bottle feed instead of doing milk sharing. So we are going to figure that all out, but for now at least the fence is done. Well, the first stage of the fence is done. Then now it's just on to the next, which is trenching and then putting the fence line in. And then after that will be the cementing. So slowly but surely it's getting there. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Hopefully I have enough fence line. I did not get to the trenching yesterday like I had planned to. So I am out here now. We're gonna get started on it. We're just gonna go between the posts, trench out a little bit, and then we're gonna get the fence buried slightly with cemented in. So let's get going. So it is late, and unfortunately I did not get any video today just because I didn't realize that my camera was full. But we got the trenching around the entire pig area done, and we're starting to install the fencing. Now we actually still have to pull this tight, so we need to get some equipment tomorrow, which luckily is a holiday. So it's Columbus Day, so I don't have to work. So we're going to be going and getting equipment tomorrow to be able to do that. And then hopefully by next weekend, we can move the pigs out there, which is exciting. And there they are. They're going to be so much happier out there too, because they won't have the wind rushing over them. The trees are going to break it, and they won't have the sun beating down on them and all of that. So that's going to be wonderful. And check out this sunset today. The video is not doing it justice, because honestly, it's like bright pink. The clouds are like bright pink and purple and all that. It's beautiful. But yeah, so we are going to get that going, and we're going to get that hopefully done this week.